Hey, do any of you know how to tell if you've got one of the original Leatherman sheaths? Well, the new one's got a little cutout here that helps you pull the tool out like this. Yoink. You know, I just love those little details, and for me as a collector, that's what it's all about, getting back to basics. Welcome everybody to another episode from the Multi-Tools and Blades channel. We are fast approaching my 200th video, so I'm super excited. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and head back and check out some of my older videos. Today we have the original super tool for you. These were released in 1994 up until 2001. They are slightly bigger than the original Leatherman PST or Leatherman tool. This is the original version of the current Super Tool 300. And just like the PST and the Super Tool 300, the tool's all open on the inside. First we have the main blade, nice clip point. One of the most noticeable features is how strong that back lock is. The PST could easily be defined as a slip joint. This is most definitely a lock back. Bit of a clumping issue there. The tank stamp says Leatherman USA in the old font. Although it looks a bit awkward, I wouldn't have any problems using this in the open position. For my large hands it's rather comfortable, but for safety I think it's probably better if we closed it up. Speaking of which, let's have a look at that lock. You can see how it engages with the blade right here. With the PST, just give a bit of a push. Even with a really good amount of force, you won't get that lock to open up. Now there were no instructions, but you could work it out pretty quickly. What you need to do is use another tool to put open pressure on the lock, like that. And then you can just close that open tool. All of the tools do lock in place, so no matter what tool you use, you're going to need another tool to close it up. So on the opposite side to the knife, we have this double-sided file. It's double cut on one side, single cut on the other. There are no teeth for a metal saw. That backlock keeps it really nicely in place, so you can really go to town when you need to use it. And just like the knife, you just take another tool, lifts up the spring, and that just folds in nice and easy. Watch your fingers on the blade. Next we have the three inside tools. We have a large screwdriver, a small screwdriver, and a reamer. I've seen a lot of the larger screwdrivers that have snapped off. I'm quite sure that people have used them as a pry bar. Even though they were never really designed for that, Leatherman has a really good warranty process in place and they just replace the whole thing anyway. Just have a look how far that spring bends back. All three of these tools have been taken from the Leatherman PST. So on this side we have something a little bit different. We now have a serrated drop point blade. It's a welcomed addition in my opinion, although I think a sheep's foot blade might have been a bit better. They corrected that on the ST200, which I believe I've already done a video on, but if I haven't, I'll do one for you next week. And next we have the wood saw, which is also an addition from the PST. It's a good size and it's very sharp. And next to that we have a tiny little screwdriver and a Phillips. And then we have the can opener with integrated bottle cap lifter. These are all pretty common across the Leatherman PSTs. There was no need to change them. They worked pretty well ever since the PST came out in 83. I think this one is a 95 model. What does it say there? Yeah, flip it around. 0495. So Leatherman had been around for 10 years and there was no need for them to update their tools. The Phillips worked perfectly well, as did the knife blades. And the stainless steel chassis was nice and strong. As a plier, it worked. Everyone loved it, everyone knew it. And just consider this, that when this exact tool came out in 1995, there was no competition. Victorinox hadn't brought out their Swiss tool yet. Behr & Sons hadn't brought out the Bear Jaws. Sog had only just released the tool clip, and Gerber was still finding its feet with its military provisional tool. You know, I can't believe this is 28 years old, and it's still a fantastic multi-tool. And I think we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching another episode all the way to the end. I hope you've enjoyed it. Really appreciate all those people that have put comments down on my videos. I love reading them and I'm quite sure other people do too. So please pop down and comment and I'll catch you all next time.